Ως το μεγαλύτερο σκάνδαλο αποσυστάσεως του Ευρωπαϊκού Κοινοβουλίου χαρακτηρίζει το Qatar Gate, εφόσον επαληθευτούν δικαστικά οι κατηγορίες, ο επικεφαλής της ομάδας αντιμετώπισης της διαφθοράς, Ντάνιελ Φρόιντ. Στη συνέντευξη που έδωσε στην Έλλη Κασόλη, ο Γερμανός αξιωματούχος αποκαλύπτει ότι ξεκινά έρευνα για όλες τις αποφάσεις που έλαβε το Ευρωκοινοβούλιο σχετικά με το Κατάρ και μπορεί να επηρεάστηκαν από τις παράνομες ενέργειες του κυκλώματος.
Ο Γερμανός Ντάνιελ Φρόιντ είναι επικεφαλής της Υποομάδας κατά της διαφθοράς του Ευρωπαϊκού Κοινοβουλίου. Μίλησε αποκλειστικά στην κάμερα του ΣΚΑ και την Έλλη Κασόλη για τις επιπτώσεις του Qatar Gate και όσα πρέπει να γίνουν για τη θωράκιση των ευρωπαϊκών μηχανισμών.
Well, if these allegations turn out to be true and everything is pointing in that direction at the moment, this is the biggest corruption scandal that the European Parliament has ever seen. And obviously it's a problem for the reputation of the European Parliament. We are now going to start investigating if these alleged bribes have actually had any impact on the decisions that we have taken. The World Cup resolution, the visa liberalization for Qatar, the deal for Qatar Airways to access European airspace.
So maybe we're waiting for some changes on this?
I think yes, and the European Parliament said so last week with a large majority as well. We need to examine our transparency rules, our ethics rules, and I think particularly because the European Parliament and the EU in general has reasonably good transparency rules and lobby transparency rules, but they're not enforced. Whenever someone breaks those rules, nothing happens. So I think particularly into the enforcement part, we need to get better on that. There's lots of people with strange opinions in this parliament, but you don't think the first thing that they have received money for that. I think that will change in the future.
Ο κύριος Φρόιντ εκτιμά ότι αν υπάρξει αποφασιστική δράση στην κατεύθυνση της διαφάνειας, η ζημιά του Qatar Gate στη φήμη του Ευρωκοινοβουλίου θα αποκατασταθεί.
Our behavior now collectively as Parliament will determine whether we will be able to repair the reputational damage that is clearly there for the moment. I think if there is decisive action now to fix the loopholes, to make sure that it becomes as difficult as possible that this ever happens again, then I think over time we can regain that trust.
Do you think this is the top of the iceberg, or are we expecting more?
I fear this is not the end of it. If Qatar really decided that they want to change resolutions or votes in the European Parliament, I doubt that their strategy was to just do that with a couple of Social Democrats.